So staff would like to ask our senior member, Carol Davis, if she would like to be the temporary chairperson for this meeting.
Okay.
So acting chairperson, would you like to get the meeting started?
Sure. Let me open the agenda here. All right, so at 4:11 p.m., I will call this meeting to order of the Small Business Loan Committee. And we have two action items. The first is to review our minutes from the December 15th meeting. I hope you've all had a chance to look over them. If you have, can I get a motion to accept these minutes?
So moved.
Darnella made a motion to accept the minutes. Can I get a second?
Justin, I don't get to move or second anything, so you two are gonna, or any of you are going to have to do it.
All right, I'm in. Let's do it. Second.
Okay. If you all have any changes to the minutes, just let me know, and I'll make sure that they reflect those changes to make sure that they're accurate.
All right, then the second item on our agenda is I'm sorry. We have to vote. I'm sorry. Darnella made the motion. Justin seconded. Can we get a vote? All in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? All right, these ayes have it. The second action item is the new loan request from We Are Winston. Stephen, do you have anything you'd like to say about this loan request?
Sure. So We Are Winston, I've been working with Jason Samuels for quite a long time now on putting this material together. He and his team, which includes Tamika Warren, have done quite a lot on it. The business is an apparel business where they would be doing, print work and similar to, I think, the Camel City Designs does. The location, I believe the location is currently at Mr. Samuels' home, and he wants to relocate and start the business at the West-Salem Shopping Center. The amount that he's requesting is, he's got a couple of different amounts that he's included here, so that might be a good question as to which one, as to what amount he's looking for. But it seems pretty straightforward. It's a retail store. Something of note is that I believe that he didn't have enough of a credit history for a credit report to be done for this loan, which is unique to this loan. And that might be but otherwise, the package, I think, speaks for itself. Now, I did notice that when I sent this out, I had included only a handful of the sort of screen captured list of specific items that they wanted to purchase with the funds. But they did provide me with a greater number of screen captures of inventory and equipment that matches with what they had generally described in the loan request. And I'd be happy to provide that if people need a more detailed list of equipment and inventory. But Mr. Samuels is in the waiting room. If anybody has any questions to me about the loan program or the process of approval, it's been a long time since we had a new loan request. Yeah, I'd be happy to talk to you about any of those questions. But if it's specific to the loan, it's probably a better idea to wait and ask the applicant himself.
So you might as well refresh our memory, Stephen. We're going to ask our questions of the applicant, and then he'll leave and we'll have our own discussion about the proposal.
Yeah, so the way this is, I think the way this ideally would work is, you all would, use the loan package to assess the basics of the plan and the request. And then, I would, introduce it as an agenda item, maybe answer some basic questions about, what's being requested or how the program works. And then we would allow the applicant to, all of the applicants are always invited to come to the loan meetings. They're not forced to come. If anyone would like to just apply and never have to show their face, that's perfectly fine. But most of them choose to make an appearance. Usually we start things off by introducing everyone, and we introduce the committee, we introduce, the applicant, and then we ask the applicant to sort of give an overview, what is your idea? What do you want to do with your loan funds? And then once that is finished, then the committee is open to asking questions of the applicant, based on, viability or, any other questions they might have about the business plan. After that, we will go into a closed session where the WSTV will allow the Small Business Loan Committee to discuss privately whether to approve or deny the loan request, or to give some of the other options that aren't direct approval or denial. And then after the meeting, I will reach out to the loan applicant and let them know the committee's decision.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I think we're ready. Everybody
Okay.
ready?
All right. Well, why don't I go ahead and invite Mr. Samuels in and introduce him to everyone, and then we can move things forward. Is that okay, Acting Chairman? Okay. Mr. Samuels, I can see that you've joined us, but I'm not seeing that a microphone is working for you. So if you're trying to talk to us, oh, here it comes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Samuels, thank you for joining us.
How you doing?
Just fine, just fine. Welcome to today's Small Business Loan Committee. I'd like to introduce you to the committee members that are present today. We have Carol Davis, who is our acting chairman. Carol,
Hi, Jason.
How you doing?
Good.
We have Darnella Cook, Diane Greer, Justin Gomez, and then you already know me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mute myself so I don't keep talking, and allow you and allow the chair to let you know what we're looking for here.
Okay.
Hi, Jason. Thank you for joining our meeting today. We're happy to have a chance to review your proposal and discuss with you your ideas about the business. It looks like it's an existing business that you've been operating, and we would like to, I think we'll ask you questions, make sure we have a clear understanding, offer an opportunity for you to share whatever you would like to make sure we know about your business. And then after that, we will go into our private session and discuss the application. But for now, I guess, would you like to make an opening statement about your application, and then we'll ask questions?
Okay, yeah. Well, just a little bit about me. I'm Jason Samuels. I'm from Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I graduated from Mount Tabor. I'm a graduate from Winston State University. If you all know about fraternities, I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi, New Epsilon chapter. I started We Are Winston in 2017. Just something that I thought to bring the community together. I just didn't see anything that I felt would represent us or represent the people who were born and raised in the city. And so I got to work. I prayed over it and I got to work, and it's been moving. If you've been in Winston-Salem the last 5 years, you probably seen one of my shirts, didn't know where it came from. I got hats and hoodies and everything out there. I've been doing this as the business is getting bigger and bigger every year. I've sold thousands of shirts in the city. Trainers. I sold Chris Paul 4 hoodies, 5 shirts. Tori Woodbury, he wears my shirts. I got a friend who coaches with NC State. He come from Kentucky. His name is Joe Justice. He just with NC State. He's the coach there. So it's spreading, and I'm just looking for a way to get it to the next level, because it's been basically me supplying it out of my pocket, and I haven't been able to get all my ideas out. And I have a friend who she said, well, you should go to the city and see what ways you can get help. And so here I am trying to speaking with you all.
Okay, thank you. Now, I wish I had seen some of your shirts. You don't happen to have anything there with you, do you?
Oh, well, I didn't bring. He told me yesterday that it was gonna be today. I just made sure I was here on time. But if you can look on Facebook, you see my Facebook. My name is Jason We Are Winston on Facebook, and you can see I got videos of just the people in the city wearing my shirts. I have thousands of pictures on there, just people wearing my shirts, and it's been something good for me. It's been a blessing because I have a chance to get out and just meet people, preachers, been out, the football players, the Part 1 coaches. When they go out the city, like they've been ordering my shirts. It's been good. I've been inside high schools talking to just seniors who's thinking about starting a t-shirt brand, or just getting it going. I just give them my ideas and how I got started, and it's truly been a blessing. So,
okay, well, thank you for that introduction. Mm-hmm. And I think we will start now asking questions from the plan. Who'd like to go first?
Hey, Jason, this is Justin Gomez. I appreciate you visiting with us today. If you could just help me understand, I think kind of the 2020, 2021 period was challenging for a lot of businesses. You said you started in 2017. Were you able to maintain producing apparel during COVID?
My job, I had a job. I worked for 16 years. In 2020, right before COVID hit, I had left my job because I wasn't able to grow. It was kind of like, I was like, well, okay, well, I'm growing, but could I have the weekends off? They wouldn't give me weekends in. But I didn't know COVID was coming. And 2 weeks before COVID hit, I had quit my job and just started investing into this business. And I went all the way through. I went all the way through COVID till now, which I'm still growing and still supplying people with shirts. It's been a blessing, I'll tell you, because I prayed over it. And I can't explain it, but it's been working good for me. I had to get my sales up during winter, like hoodies and stuff like that. I've been working on that. The last 2 years, I've had the best hoodie seasons. T-shirts, they're gonna sell, but getting people to buy stuff in the fall and the winter, you kind of got to like work on that, because I did my research on type of hoodies that people would like to wear, and it's been taken off ever since. So I made it all the way through COVID to this point now. Well, I'm still going. Yeah, I haven't got even half my ideas out yet. I just, it's stuff I want to bring to the table. It's more stuff I want to bring to the table, and also I want to use it as a way to help others too. Because kids need. I feel like they need somebody they can relate to, and I could just show. I could just relate to the people in this city, and I'm just trying to be an inspiration with it as well. That's why it's called We Are Winston. More to bring people together.
This is Diane. How do you do your sales now? Do you have a shop, or do you go to events, or are you online, or what? I
do online. I do everything via social media because you get shares. You get shares, and I take orders, and I do everything myself. I press the shirts. I take the orders. I order the shirts in. I press the shirts. I have to mail shirts out. I mail them out. I got shirts I got to mail out in the morning. I got shirts I got to drop off tonight. I'm basically a one-man army right now. It's hard to get people to come in to really help you. Actually, when I first started, I had people doing my shirts for me, but they weren't giving my shirts on time. It's like, you get my shirts in 2 weeks, 3 weeks later, and it was kind of like stopping my progress. And so what I did was I just cut the middleman. I started ordering shirts myself, and I learned how to press them myself. And so that right there, it helped my price. And it's helping me move along, and so it's good. Everything's good.
So when you come to the city for a loan, how do you want to use the money, and how will that help you?
This is for a store. I've done been around this city, especially with gas prices, and I drive an SUV. I done drove around this city thousands of times, just dropping it off. You got to do what you have to do when you're building a brand. You have to do what you got to do. And I just need a location where people can come to me now. And also so I can get more product, because like I said, I've been financing this myself out of my pocket. It's not too much I can do, especially when I'm paying bills and, just trying to maintain life. So, it'll help me financially. This is anything we try to get things to the next level, but mainly for a store. I need to get a storefront where people can come see me, and I can also have a bigger storage space, and it's a lot that comes with it,
So just to clarify, the new store location would be the location for sales, storage, and production. You do all three there?
Yeah, all three there. I want to have. I want to get some more heat presses. I want to be able to learn. I got me a hat press. I want to know how to do hats. So I have people doing my hats right now, but I want to learn how to do that myself. So I need to get that machine, because that's gonna cut price too. So because when you pay a person to do it, you're gonna pay extra. But when I'm hands on. So I got a person who does it. She does a very good job, but it's not like doing it yourself or getting somebody else to help you. So that would be me getting somebody else to help me. And also just getting the machinery to get work on hats and stuff like that. So it all would be one location. I would do it all right there. And I used to have a partner who's here with me. She actually did. She opened 3 or 4 different businesses. She actually went to the city one time before for a salon, but she's in Charlotte right now. And she had 2 meetings going on. I said, well, I'll come talk to you all about it, But yeah, that's all. That's what it is about. It's just more like getting a place where I can store stuff. I can actually bring in more items for sale. Have one location where I don't have to drive around this city. I drive around this city so much, but I put so much miles on my car. But it's a blessing. So, I'm just doing what I have to do so I can get it to the next level.
So, Diane, are you speaking? Your mic's not on.
It should be on now. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I just wanted to know if your plans to hire people. I mean, if you stand.
Wait. I hear you.
Just plans to hire people. What are they?
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, I want to hire a person who can help me press shirts, because I can order in shirts, but it's all about cutting costs, So I could teach. I've been doing my own shirts for 3 years, and I need to get better machinery, so I can press, and then also teach another person who can come in and help me in part-time hours, and then another person just to help around the store, so as many hours I could get them, it's hard. Like I said, I've been doing it by myself, and then it's hard to try to do to really, really grow when you're trying to do everything by yourself. So that's why I need just a little help. So
Hi, this is Darnella.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Darnella.
Okay, sorry. So with the storefront that you're offering, you're wanting a storefront where people can actually also come in to shop for your merchandise or to order their own things?
Yeah. No, I want them to come in and shop. It's going to be set up like a retail store, so I can have my shirts put up. I want to bring in cups, mugs, just everything, keychains. People could come in and shop. But also, like in the back area, I'm going to be doing pressing of shirts, so I don't have to always order through another person to get my shirts in. Some shirts I could probably order in, but for the most part, because I got over 30 something designs. So it's been me doing the pressing. So just keeping updates on it in the back. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be pressing in the back and more like putting items out for people to come into the storefront and shop. Bags. I do bags.
Okay. And also place their orders for large orders of shirts or things that they're doing.
Right. Yeah.
So do you think you would have to have more, hire more people for that aspect of it as well?
Well, I'm gonna take what I think. I'm gonna take more than one person is I'm gonna make it work. So I think I need about I say 3. I put on there 3 people, me and 2 other people, or 2 or 3 other people. Okay. So so just at the beginning, and as I grow, I can continue to try to bring more people in. So I'm also trying to look at it as a mentoring thing. Like I said, I was at Norfolk Site before they got out of school, talked to the students who actually talked about starting themselves a shirt business, a t-shirt business. I have no problem with teaching them. I went and just told them, how I learned and the process of doing it, and just the importance of being consistent. If you're gonna grow a business, you got to be consistent. You can't just take breaks. They got to see you. They got to see you all the time. You got to see you all the time, and basically grinding for them to take you serious. And so that's where people mess up at. I'm a teacher. I have no problem with just teaching and helping others learn as well. So this is what I'm doing.
Okay, so let me ask you this. How many shirts would you say you've sold so far in 2022?
I sell shirts every day.
Just from January to June.
I'm over 2,000, 3,000 shirts. Like I got to press. I just finished pressing before I came to y'all. I got another order of shirts I have to press out and mail out to Atlanta. And then people doing Father's Day shirts. So I got to get those going. So
what kind of system do you have? What kind of system do you use to keep track of how many shirts you're selling?
That's what I need.
You said 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah,
that's
right.
I'm gonna be honest with
you. Because it's when you're building, you gotta like get your hands dirty. I haven't really had time to really, like I said, I'm doing everything by myself. I haven't sat down and did the paperwork to know exactly what I'm just taking sales. I got emails and stuff like that of just the orders of shirts that I bring in, but I haven't really wrote it down because, like I said, it's been me just trying to make this thing work. So I haven't really been able to total up the full amount of shirts that I've done all year. I just been busy. And I was just giving a good range because I just not started doing t-shirts for part one coaches who like to go out of town with the team. And I've been putting the We Are Winston sign on them. They like to wear them when they go down to Charlotte or when they go down to Georgia and play. The coaches like to wear those shirts around. So haven't really it's when you're doing everything by yourself, it's kind of tough. But I haven't really been able to keep the numbers, but I've been busy.
So, Jason, does that mean you're not using Square? I hear some people use Square so that all their sales go through, and they use that as a tracking system for their revenue and for their inventory.
That's good. I haven't used Square. I use Cash App and PayPal. I haven't went to Square yet. I haven't went to Square. I have never learned, even sat down and looked at it. I heard about it, I think, but that's something good to do. But for me, I've been using payments, Cash App, PayPal. Those are my payment. Those are my strategies of payment. Once you pay, when the summer starts, I bring in a bulk of shirts, and then as people order, I just get to work. So
you bring in a bulk of shirts. Then do you know how many shirts you've purchased since January?
I can send you an email on them. I got a lot of shirts. I got a lot of hoodies since January. I got a lot. In fact, I sent over some to Steven, just a list of. I don't know if he got all my receipts that I sent to him, but I sent a whole lot of them. So I could send them to you, but. Right now, just like I say, I'm still in the midst of building. I'm still in the midst of just building. And like I say, when you try to do everything by yourself, it's just, you got to do what you do to make it work. And that's what I basically been doing. So, and it's been the lesson. So.
Jason, I just have another kind of follow-up question to kind of what Carol was saying. So. What do you say the average price of a T-shirt you sell is? Like $30, $30?
I don't know. I do $20. Everybody's going. That's why I do it myself, so I keep the price low. Everybody do a shirt for $30. I'm like, no, I don't even go. All shirts, even 5 inches, I sell them for $20. Okay. And it's because I'm able to eliminate the middleman. Since I started pressing it myself, it keeps my price low. So that's what keeps me going. That what keeps me selling shirts.
So that's kind of where I was going. So if you sell it retail for $20, all in to buy the shirt, the screen, the ink, all the expenses together, how much does it cost you to produce that one shirt? Like, what's your profit margin?
It takes so the bigger the shirt, the more it's gonna cost. So if I get a 5X shirt, that one shirt may cost me. It depends how many I bring in on bulk, because you get discount on bulk. So it might lower it down to $6 sometimes. But the way I do it, I have I create my designs, and just to eliminate the ink and all that stuff, I'll mail it off to a printing company, which they'll send it back to me already printed out. So that eliminates me having to buy ink, and eliminates me having to do all the other stuff. So all I do is they send it to me in a big pack, and I take them out and I press. So I create the designs, and I just mail it to them. I pay them a price, and they send it back to me. So if I get a small shirt, it may take me, I say, $3.50 to do a shirt for a small shirt. For a bigger shirt, the prices go up, but the price still stay at $20 because I'm making money either way. So that's how I've been operating it.
So all in, every expense you have to make that one shirt, what do you think it is, ballpark, for one T-shirt?
For one T-shirt, to make it, depending on size, I would say $4 or $5. And then like I say, it goes up by size, but when I'm around the small, medium, those right there are $4 a piece. So I'm really, so it's really, I'm really getting a good comeback on it. So it all depends on about ordering in bulk. If I'm ordering the big bulk, it's going to automatically lower the price of the shirt. And so, but I don't change the price to even everything out. I keep it right at $20. And I'm already just doing better. Like I say, people think you're going to pay $30 for a shirt, but me, I keep mine at $20, and it's a good quality, 100% cotton shirt that you're getting. People I've sold shirts to 4 years ago still wearing them. So I had to do research on. I'd use Gildan, a nice thick shirt. It was not going to shrink up on you like that, just good. I do the same thing for my hoodies, so it's good. People don't mind spending $20. You start talking 25 to 30, you know, they look at their side eye you, you know. So people, you know, a nice $20 shirt, you know, something they can wear over and over. I see that they don't have a problem with paying that, you know, even they just doing it just to support you. $20, they do that, you know. So that's what's keeping me going. I've beaten, you know, just giving a good price for a good shirt, and I get recurring customers. Huh?
I'm sorry. Do you have any buyers, like institutional buyers, where you sell a bunch of shirts at one time, like a school system or?
If you watch the Southport Panthers, their coaches, they're the only ones institutionalized. I have sold shirts to churches, but not on the regular. I'm trying to get to that point.
Where you
see, it's like when you try to do everything. Yeah, it's trying to do. You know, you don't want to outdo yourself. I don't want to be up pressing shirts to 3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you need help to really get it to that point. So I do as much as I can. I feel like I could do that and go out, you know, just go out and shake hands and let me do y'all shirts for y'all and let me do this for y'all. But I feel like it'd be putting a lot of pressure on me because it's like people don't want to help you unless you go give them some money. So, you know, so I keep it where I can handle it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Keeping it where I can really handle it, you know. So you can get trying. I've been pressing shirts all day before, all day. Hoodies, just been pressing. Just me, myself, and I. And then I have ride around with a truck of hoodies and shirts, just dropping them off. So.
Forgive me, but when you say press a shirt, what does that mean?
I have heat press. So what I do, I take the screen print and I set it on top of my shirt and I press it. And you know, that's how I do it, press the shirt. Yeah. It's convenient.
So I have a question.
Yes.
I think I've confused myself because you said earlier to save on ink, you send them out and they explain that part again.
Yeah. So what I said is to save on ink, I don't use ink. What I do is I create my design and I send it to a printing company who then puts it on a sheet transfer paper for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They put it on transfer
and then
you and then they send it back to me.
Onto the shirt.
Yeah. They send it back. They send the transfer paper back with my design on it in a box, in the package, and I just take them out one by one as shirts are ordered, and I press them. Yeah.
Now, how much did you say those cost you again?
It depends on how many colors I'm going to use. It depends. It all depends. When you screen print, but you're gonna use the full color. They're gonna charge you more for those. If you use one color, 2 color, you're gonna pay. I say when you get to up around 2 colors, you probably can get about 50 prints for like almost close to $300. But you're making 50 shirts. See what I'm saying? So
right. Okay.
Yeah. So
that's like
it's
$5 a piece.
Right.
Okay.
Like yeah.
Okay.
So you're making 50 and 60 shirts out of it. You know what I'm saying? So and if I use a 1 color print, I would get those. I can bring in 100 prints for $40 if I'm using 1 color. I'm using 1 color, $50. I could bring in, plus the shipping and all that stuff.
So each one is just different. So it's probably best to.
Every one is different. Like it depends on how many colors you're using. That's going to tell you how much you're going to pay for a print. So if the more colors you use, the more you're going to pay for that print. So
have you ever thought about when your customers have all those colors in a print?
Yeah.
Raising the price a little bit?
Oh yeah. No, I was keeping it.
Because their shirt costs more because of all the colors.
Oh yeah. I've thought about it. But I keep it fair because by me selling it at $20, I'm still making. It's not about. It's kind of like I'm still making more than right. What I paid. You know what I'm saying? So it's right. I keep it at a fair price because I just know people don't want to spend money. So you got to kind of like work with them And then, you know, as long as you're making a profit, like I'm making a really good profit off of one shirt. And so me keeping it at $20 is not gonna hurt nothing, you know. So, and then, you know,
okay, but when you're okay, just thinking of when you're going into this retail environment. Now you where you are now, you don't have you don't have
now price
overhead. So, but when you go to retail,
that's where price go up. that's where, when I'm in a retail, if I'm in a retail area, then you know then they'll understand coming in and give me $25, $30 for a shirt. But also I would still have a lower price shirt with say the one color shirt, the one color print shirts. I will keep those at a good price. You know, a lower price to people who just come in and grab them. You know, it's all about just selling. Because if I can get a lot of print for one color, a one color print. So, you know, I can keep those prices low. But in specific shirts that cost a little bit more, those prices will go up. So prices will change in that environment. Yeah.
And Jason, remind me where your store would open up at.
Right there on Peach Creek. I tried to get the spot downtown. It was a spot downtown, but he said it was out of the range. By the time we had a chance, at least the city moved the range, so it's a place down from the ballpark, right outside downtown, where people come up and down. It stays pretty busy, so I feel like that was probably the best place. But I actually wanted to be right there in the middle of downtown because I got friends who like work the bars and stuff like that downtown, and they wear my shirts, and so I'm starting to get a good downtown customer base. And I just wanted a place for them to pull up and walk up on me at, and if you on a city bus, you can walk up there too. But from Stephen said that they changed the demographics, so he gave us areas where we could put it. So I put it right down in the little shopping center down from the baseball field because I feel like it still brings good traffic, and I feel like at some point in time, you're gonna pass there. So that's probably the best location for me.
Over by the Volvo dealership.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Mr. Samuels, I think that you know what you're referring to is, you know, when you and I were working together on this, the map, the NRSA map.
The map.
Had quite a bit of what used to be in it being downtown was removed, and so the request was adjusted to reflect that. But just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, that's right there. So I thought the best area would be right outside of downtown because I know it's just a lot of traffic. I know people every day going right up and down that street, so I feel like that would be a real good location. So.
Do you know about how many square feet you would lease?
It's all inside that business plan right there. It's a good. All their stores are nice sizes. They got like little areas in the back for storage and workspaces. So I can't remember exactly how many square feet it is, but I just know it's enough room for me to get it done. It's because they have multiple stores that are open. And I looked they let me look inside. They let me look inside of them. Pretty good retail area, really good retail area, you know, just to handle my business and storage and store enough stuff to get the job done. So.
And also just another follow-up question real quick. So I just want to clarify the exact amount that you're seeking to borrow, because in one area it looked like it was 82, but then in another area it looked like it was maybe 98.
Yeah, because we had switched locations. Like the first business plan originally was going to be downtown where it was cheaper, you know. But then he told us that it was at the area, so the place that we found was just a little bit more, and then had need a little bit more work done to it. So that's why it changed. So we did this business plan a couple times. You know, so it's like, you know, just because we had to just adjust to it, so the price had went up on it. You know, so it was just the location change.
The accurate price that you're requesting is the 98 price.
Yeah,
I think that's 90.
Let's go like a remodel. I want to remodel. I want to because this location it needs to be remodeled. It's just unless I can find a better location that don't need remodeling. I don't care. I just need a store. I take you. I just need more. That's I just need help. To be honest, because I'm this is just something I've been working on, and I make it do whatever I get work. If it's remodeling or not, it's gonna work. It's just to the point now that I'm just ready to get it to the next level. I've been working on it for 5 years. So,
are you putting any of your own money in it?
That's how it's been going. I've been doing this the last 5 years by myself.
Okay,
it's been all out my pocket.
Okay, so what you're asking for the city for is stuff that you can't charge. You can't manage yourself. Your money is going into running the business.
It's for renting the business and also to get equipment and give me a little help. 2 or 3 people. Somebody can pay just a couple hours just to help me get things done. That's what I'm asking for. I need to upgrade my equipment. And also, bring in. I can bring in a larger order of shirts. I can bring in other things that people would like to buy. Hats. I already do hats, but keychains, cups, mugs. Just bring in more items that people wouldn't mind buying. That's basically what I'm asking for.
Remodel the space how you want to remodel it. How long do you think it would take to do that?
It would take. I'd take a person there and let them see how long it would take for them to fix it. I had a guy come up from Charlotte. He looked at the other location, but he haven't had a chance to look at this one. So it shouldn't be too long. But I would have to ask whoever's doing the remodeling to I really want to put back in the community. I really want to use people who I know around here that paints, people who work on floors and ceilings to come help me do it. So that's just a matter of me getting that together, and bringing them in and getting it done. So I'm gonna stay within my price. I'm not gonna. It's good for a store to look good, but I'm gonna make it work with what I got. So that's just what it is for me. I'm just full speed ahead. I'm just glad to be in this meeting with y'all because I've been waiting. So,
well, we appreciate your time being in this meeting. That's for sure.
Well, thank you.
I know it looks like a lot of hard work's gone into starting the business up. So.
It's not people they favor. You gotta have your mind made up. You gotta just go in. If you want to get it done, you have to just, even if you're the engine, if it's just you gotta do it, And that's what I basically been doing. Just getting it done. I work on it every day since I started. Work on it every day. Whether it's creating design or seeing what I could do next to get more sales or, it's been my life since 2017. So, and I would just prefer go to the city and see if you can get along, and it sounded good, so I was, let me try, So here I am.
Well, thank you. We appreciate your time, your persistence, on growing the business that you're growing. It'd be really exciting to see you be able to hire some people and have your own spot.
Yes.
So very good. Are any more questions for Mr. Samuels? If not, then just thank you for being here. We're going to discuss your application. Yes, appreciate it.
Have a blessed one. I appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'll leave. Well, not let me leave. I don't know. I'm leaving. It's not closing out for me.
Interesting.
Is let me out? Can you close me out, John? I mean, Stephen? Not let me out for some reason. Phone.
It's not letting me either. Just hit end, or just turn off the program. That should work.
If not, let me leave.
Believe it or not, it's not giving me that option.
Right. It's not giving me that option. It's not giving me the option to let me go. I'm trying to leave. Yeah.
I think that Zoom has decided to make us all stay here together.
I'm trying to leave. So y'all okay. I'm about to be out.
Okay. I'm actually about to send you another email with a new meeting because I had to use my personal account, which is about to end at the hour. So if you all don't mind, we can just join back up with that new meeting that I'm going to send out on the email. And I'm going to send that to WSTV as well. I wasn't able to access the city's account for this meeting, so I had to use my own personal one. So just be looking out for that email, and I'll see you all then.
So we just leave this meeting and join the other one?
Yes, leave this meeting and join the next one. Justin, Carol, Diane, Darnella. All we have to do for Winston-Salem TV is to have a vote on going into a closed session to have a discussion on the particulars for this loan request. So that would be the next step before we go into a closed session to have that discussion.
Okay, I'd like to have a motion that we go into closed session.
So moved.
Sound like Darnella and Justin at the same time? And can I get a vote, all in favor of going into closed session? Oh, wait, was it seconded?
No, because we both.
One of us.
I think it was
The
moved by one
first
and seconded by the other.
Same time, okay.
I'll second.
All right, all in favor, please say aye.
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 I'd like to thank the committee for the extremely in-depth discussion of today's small business loan applicant. I'll be reaching out to them to make sure they're fully aware of all of the particulars of your discussion. And again, if you need anything from me, please feel free to reach out.
Thank you.
All right, will do. Thank you.
Take care, everybody.